Alright guys, it's your boy Toby. In this video I'm going to show you the 365 accurate trade setups that happens in 365 days in a year. But in order to get all the trade setups and patterns, please hit on the subscribe button right there and turn on the notification button so as to get notified whenever we post a new video. So in this case we're going to be discussing these actually are intermediate and advanced trading course. Okay, so in this case we're going to be discussing the accurate trade entry setups, all accurate trade entry setups, and then the topic over here is an introduction to the world of trendline trading strategy. So we're going to take you through all the trading strategies, all the trade setups and patterns that happens in 365 days that we have, as in to say a leap year. So forex trading or trading in forex market is a challenging opportunity where above average returns are available to educate and experienced investors who are willing to take above average risk. However, before deciding to participate in forex trading, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. Most importantly, do not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Now, there is considerable exposure to risk in any foreign exchange transaction. Now, any transaction involving currency involves risk, including but not limited to the potential for changing political or economic conditions that may substantially affect the price or liquidity of the currency. Now, moreover, the leveraged nature of forex trading means that any market movement will have an equally proportional effect on your deposited fund. Now, this may work against you as well as for you. The possibility exists that you could sustain a total loss of initial margin fund and be required to deposit additional funds to maintain your position. If you fail to meet any margin call within the time described or prescribed, your position will be liquidated without prior notice to you. Now you will be responsible for any resulting losses. Investors may lower their exposure to risk by employing proper risk management. So in this system, we're also going to be looking at the overview of trendline trading strategies, and then but before we take you there, please stay connected. If you haven't if you've not met me before, my name is Toby, but just in case you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do to help promote our videos. In this what we do, we actually upload our videos every Friday, every Saturday by Friday 6 p.m. Sometimes on Saturdays 10 a.m. in the morning. So in order to stay connected, guys, please hit on the subscribe button right there and turn on the notification button so when a new video is being uploaded online you get notified. All right, please, you might just want to also like, comment, or share the videos to help other traders out there get an even bigger or better exposure to this world of trading. Now on this chart here, you could see that only 3 trades and 800 floating profits is secured, and majority of the profit logs, and then the trader is not up yet, and all this is just in 1 week. Now this pair was still the trade was still heading downward when the screenshot was taken. Now these are one of the major trade setups that happens in our daily trades. Now I've come to notice that in everyday trading there is a pattern that forms. There is some few trade setups that forms, but just one of it is very accurate. Now we're going to also be showing you some of the fundamentals. we're going to be making this very understanding to you, and then we're going to be displaying the setups that you will see, all the setups and their accurate entry point. Now over here you could see that the first trade got 421 pips floating profit, and then the second one got 315 pips floating, then the third trade here got 64 pips floating profit. And then we're just going to show you as much as we can. But then over here too, we have this pinpoint deadly accuracy. The trend line entry was taken in 15 minutes time frame, as you could see over here. It was taken from 15 minutes time frame, and then after some few hours, and then after 7 hours, this is how the trade turned to become. Now the previous trade, as you could see over here, the previous setup was identified here. At this particular spot, a sell signal appeared over here that made it very clear. Now a sell signal didn't just appear, it appeared at a certain level, at the touch of the trend lines. So we're just going to be considering some few things. Now when the trade moved the first time, the profit here was $113, and then after some few hours, after 7 hours thereabout, this is what the profit turns to become. And then the profit turns to become the first trade, which is this, turned to become 780. Now it's now left with $718 over here. And then the second trade, which is taken from here, is now 168 US dollars. Now this is the power of the trend line trading strategy, and it's dead simple to use. And this system, it allows you to enter high probability trades with pinpoint accuracy and captures maximum profit effortlessly. It's price driven entry based on what happens on touch of the trend lines. So we actually take our trades, we decide what's going to happen at a particular point. That's how we decide our trade. Now if there is a trend line setups, in this case we're only waiting for a touch. Now what is that touch? We're also going to be showing you at the accurate point where you're supposed to enter. Now we're not just waiting for a touch, but there are accurate entry spots. So this is a trend line following strategies that will allow you to make trades with trend, which means you have the old stacks on your side. So this allows you to make a good trading decisions. And then we're also going to be looking at the overview of trendline trading strategies. Now what are the overviews? The time frames, you can use any time frame, and then you can use any pair. You can indicators, no, indicators are not needed at all. So in this case, this is a general setup for long entry or buy setup. So when you say long entry, it actually means a buy or a sell setup. So in this video we just I think with a buy setup. Yes, so the entry you could see over here, it said one. This is trend line, as you could see drawing here. This is a trend line with a red line, and then it says first and second. Now general trade setup. Now points 1 and 2 are used to draw a trend line. Please stay tuned now. Pay attention to this area. Say point 1 and 2 are used to draw a trend line. Then wait for point 3 and 4. Now this is point 3, and then wait for point 3 and 4 and etc. to happen for a entry. So the point 3 here is used for entry, and then points A and B are used to take profits here A and B are used to take profit. Now this is how you make accurate trades. Then we're also going to be showing you the opposite, which is the next which is the descending trend line. And then in this case, it said general setup again. It said point 1 and 2 are used to draw trend line as it explained, and then point 3 and 4 is used for entry, and then points A and B are used to take profits or exiting the trade. Now, would you like to or you could have taken this trade shown below with almost pinpoint deadly accuracies with the trendline strategies if you were smart then. But then I want you to notice what happened with this when the market came to this level and then broke down a little bit, came over here again, came down to come and creates another level here. Now this is determined to be now it said first and second um, points or pinpoints are used to draw trend lines. So you make your drawing from this level here and then with this, and then when the three when the chart comes to touch the trend line the third time, the third touch is used for entry, and then the fourth touch is used for entry, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, all these are used for entry. Now this is the reason why. Now how many times did price test on this level? Now looking at it, how many times price test has tested multiple times. As a matter of fact, this more than 4 times. I was looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, as you could see. And then the trader here made a lot of profits, a lot of profit. Now trendline trading strategy also allows you to get in at most the beginning of a new trend or the starting of a market swings or setups or bottoms or to whichever you want to make it. It allows you to get accurate entry points, or if you miss the beginning and you hope to maybe join the market sometime in future, maybe when a trade setup, if you miss the first setup here or the second setup, you might just want to join here, since you maybe after some time you draw a trend line, then you discover that the market is moving upward. All you need to do is just look for an opportunity again to enter another trade setup to get an even bigger exposure to the market with your leverage. Okay, so in this case we're also going to be now this is where the leverage helps us to make better profits. Now when, let's take for instance, you have some good amount of money in your account and then you got these opportunities. Now there's one thing that we have to understand. Now I've met some student that called me sometime, and they go like, we have better opportunities, but then we don't have enough money to make better profits in this market. And just okay, you might just want to increase your leverage, or better still, just look for some $100 extra, $100, and then add it into your trading capital, add it to your trading margin, so as to get an even bigger exposure to the market. Now trading trendline strategies like this requires good amount of money. When you do that, you get good profits from these trading setups. And then we're also going to be, now you notice how the market over here, reacted with the price, and then the price obeyed this trend line below and then make a downward movement. You notice over here again, it said first and second is used for a trade setup, and then the third one you might just want to buy, then the fourth buy, and you might just want to sell, then the fourth you sell, depending on what you see with your trades. Okay, just keep it simple. This trendline trading strategy is one thing that has made a lot of young youths out there, millions. Okay, So in this case, we're also going to be discussing now trendline trading strategy helps you to build a good trading to build a good trading experience in this system. Now, before I get you into the rules of the trendline trading strategy, you need to build a good foundation of understanding how this trading strategy works. Now, this includes how to draw a trend line. Now, how do you draw a trend line? We're also going to be discussing these outlines, how to draw a trend line, when is a trend line still valid, and when does it becomes invalid. Understanding some common mistakes in drawing trend lines, how to know when a trend line are most likely to hold and when and which one will not. Now, support and resistance and how to use them to your advantage. Also going to be talking on understanding trends and know when they may be starting or ending. Now, technical analysis, the best way to analyze your charts without too many indicators. Matter of fact, you do not need no indicator to be engaged into this market. Now, having good understanding of a point listed above or this point listed above is very essential for the successful application of the trendline trading strategies. So these are just how this system works. This is how the system works. Trendline trading strategies has helped a lot of young youths out there. I've met a lot of young youth that what they are suffering today is as a result of not having the trendline trading strategy knowledge. So they just so most of them wants to use the indicators for which they don't actually know the how the most of these indicators works and how they react most of the times when there are trade setups and patterns. And then also we're so going to be showing you now how to draw a valid trend line. He said first, which is step one, is to identify obvious peaks. So identify obvious peaks and truths. And then step 2A is say connect a minimum of 1 and 2 peaks, one or two peaks. Yeah, I think connect a minimum of 2 peaks or highs with a line from left to right, and you have a trend, a downward trend line. Connect from your left to your right, and then you have a downward trend line. And then step 2B, connect a minimum of 2 truths or lows with a line, and you have an upward trend line. Please subscribe to our channel if this is your first time or being with us here in this channel. My name is Toby. Please subscribe to our channel to help us promote our videos.